welcome, 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 guys. Welcome. I want to welcome you right now. Welcome to this amazing, amazing celebration. I'm so excited to be here and to be a part of this celebration. It is. We're gonna have a great time over the next 45 minutes, guys. And I hope you come on this call expectantly, because what we're about to do is celebrate an individual that not only has come into a space of the unknown, but also has been able to create not just one stream of income for herself, but 5 income streams. And she's done it so beautifully. And I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you're somebody that ever wanted to create an extra stream of income, ever read any books like Rich Dad Poor Dad that tells us that multiple streams of income just make sense. But most of us only dream of creating multiple streams of income. We always say, a lot of people say, I wish I had extra money coming in, but not a lot of people. In fact, only 5% of people actually go ahead and do it. And so today we are here to celebrate an individual that not only had the thought, not only had the dream, but actually went ahead and done it. And I know some of her family, friends are on this call, and it's a pleasure. And I'm so excited. I know you're proud of her. I am also. And I won't be anywhere else celebrating on a Saturday evening. And so I want to welcome you onto, of course, Lisa Powell's business launch, where we're going to look and get to hear a little bit about her, a little bit about behind the scenes and what she's been doing and how she's been able to, in the space of a year, guys, quit her job, her full-time job, move out of her mama's house and get her own place and be able to impact people. Like, this woman has helped some individuals earn 6 figures, guys. So we know exactly what we're talking about here. We ain't playing no games with this individual, okay? So I want you to help me right now as I bring onto the floor my girl, the lady of the hour, the woman that we're all here to celebrate, this beautiful, amazing, my sister from another Mr. Lisa Powell, also known as LisaLearns Forex. Well, we need to change that name from LisaLearns Forex to LisaLearns Multiple Streams of Income, girl.
Let's go. Yo, hello everyone, good evening, Nikki. I toast to you. We are in alignment always. But I have to just put some gratitude right into this chat right now before we even get going. That Nikki, I'm so grateful to be connected to you as a mentor, as a big sister. And when I connected on the 23rd of October 2019, I can honestly say my life has changed from that day that I met you. And it just goes to show that when you connect yourself with the right people and you get in the right circles, you can absolutely change anything about your life that you want to. So I just want to just publicly say, sis, that I am so grateful to be connected with you in this space.
Oh, I love you, girl. Love you, girl. So let's get straight into this. We're here to, I know you do so many other stuff. I know you're heavy in cryptocurrency, you're trading, Forex, HFX. But today we're not here to talk about any of that. We're here to talk about your e-commerce store. You're now in the realm of drop shipping. So let's pull up your store and let's have a chat about that. So let me see if I can share my screen. And we are going to pull up your store. You see, I'm organized. I've got it here ready. So tell everybody, what is the name of your store, and how did you get this? How did you even get this store started? Like, let's go really basic from the beginning, so everyone can understand exactly what it is.
Let's go. Would do me one favor though, can you just hit that refresh button on there for me just one time? But so my store, I'd love to take credit for my store, the setup of it, but I am not a coder, I'm not a techie person, I'm not somebody that's in the computers all the time like that, so I really can't take credit for how this store looks at all. But what I can do is I can copy the right cats, and that is exactly what I've done here. Is I have copied and pasted my way to a e-commerce store, right? I did this literally a month and a half ago now, nearly 2 months ago. This store's been up and running, and 2 days, in less than 48 hours, my store was live and people could purchase off of it. So I'm really proud that I've been able to to just have something that just tangible, you know, just really tangible, and tangible that's also not in my house. So yeah, it's been a journey, and I'm just enjoying the journey and learning all the new tricks and things to do. Like I learn something new on this store every single day. Shout out to Lavinia as well, our first ECX educator, because she's really been a helping hand into getting me going and making sure that I know which buttons I'm pressing as well.
Wow, amazing. And I'm going to stop sharing for a moment because I want us to take it all the way back, right? I want us to take it all the way back. We're going to go into, you know, the intricacies of the product and, you know, how you got the store together. But first of all, what I want you to do is just share a little bit about yourself. Like, who is Lisa? Where have you come from? Like, what is your story? Like, I really want everyone to understand, like, who you are, where you've come from, how you got connected to this community, and what really, you know, what really got you into, you know, this space.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So you guys heard 23rd of October 2019. I attended an event, and I was just looking for something different, right? I've never been a person that's enjoyed working, but I've had a job since I was 15. Since before my national insurance number dropped, I was working. And I've worked lots and lots of different jobs, and I never really understood how money worked. I understood that money gave you options and money gave you freedom. And that's something that I didn't really have growing up. I didn't have the option of, you know, just going to ask mummy for some money, or getting that money every single week. Like pocket money, what was pocket money? I really wasn't there for it, right? So I had to quickly learn how I could start to give myself those options, and that was by working. So what I did is, I'm sure like many people, I went and got a Saturday job. And then I went and got a job in Tesco's. I don't know if anyone knows Tesco's, T Block. I used to work in Tesco's. And quickly, guys, I started to go to school less and work more hours, right? I'll be so transparent that I wasn't turning up for my lessons, because I realized that if I worked a 12-hour shift, I could go and do what everyone else was doing, and I could buy the things everyone else was buying at the weekend. And I couldn't do that in my normal day-to-day life, right? So I started working at Tesco's. I finished sixth form, and I decided that I wasn't going to go to university. I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I was like, do you know what? I can't afford university. So what's the point of going to get myself in all that debt? And I don't even know what I'm going to do, right? I didn't even know what course I was going to take. So what I did, guys, is I got a second job because I wanted more money, but I didn't understand that there was other ways to get more money. So I got myself a second job. So I was working 9 to 5, and then I was literally working a second job in the evening as well. And then I did that constantly until I started to burn out. But what was happening is I had the things. So short term, I felt like I was successful, because the people around me that, you know, had student loans and they was in debt and stuff, I had the car, I could go on holiday, I could do these things because I was getting money, but really I couldn't, because I was just working day shift into night shift into day shift. So something had to give. So what happened was I started to look for other ways to make money, right? So I started on YouTube University, Googling, you know, how to get rich quick, all sorts of things on Google, on YouTube. And then I came across Instagram. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen it, but I came across the traders, the lifestyle traders, the Lamborghinis, the buckets of money, the private jets. And I was like, these guys don't go to work, but they've got money. Like, how do I get myself a slice of that, right? And I'll cut long story short, but I got scammed a couple of times, guys, trying to get into a place that was transparent. I got scammed a couple of times, and I then understood that I needed the education. And I couldn't keep taking shortcuts in my life because I wasn't getting anywhere. And every time I did something, I'd just give up after a little while. I've set up multiple businesses that have we won't talk of, both, you know, legal and otherwise. But what happened was, I connected with Nikki and the Wealthier World in October 2019, and I said, this is it. I can make money from my bed. I finally found it. I finally found a way where I can make money and not go to work. And that was my dream, guys. That's all I've ever wanted to do. And from that day, I'll be honest with you, this amazing lady, I have stalked her. I have been on her back since that day, guys. And she probably doesn't even remember, but the first time I met her, I said to her, I want you to teach me everything. I knew when she was speaking up on that stage that she had the results that I desired. So what I did is I just started to get up in Nikki's face everywhere. Nikki was, I was, Instagram. That's how LisaLearns Forex was born, guys. It was because I was trying to get that mentorship, and I was trying to get in the presence of the people that I was inspired by. And ever since then, I've just been plugged in to the charts, right? And I really went heavy, like you said, on DCX. I've become a heavy set investor, and I just went all in, to be honest with you. I realized that this could give me freedom. And along the way, I realized that it could give other people freedom as well. And then the mission became so much bigger than myself, because I realized that I could help other people change their life just by me not wanting to go to work. So Angelina said this sounds like a movie. I wish my life was as exciting as a movie, but yeah, that's my life, and then we're here. So
Wow. And Lisa's not joking, guys. I remember one time I woke up in the morning and went downstairs, and it was Lisa in my kitchen making breakfast. So she literally did. I mean, she moved in my house at one point for 3 months, and she just became obsessed with success, to the point where, you know, if I needed anything done, I was like, yo, Lisa, can you run the beginners class? Yo, Lisa, can you do this? And she was just so obsessed with getting the blueprint. I don't know if you've ever met someone, some people call it like a teacher's pet, or somebody just starts so obsessed to finding out what they need to do to break away from their job. And I remember Lisa skiving away from her job, and she was in my living room saying, I'm supposed to be at work. I'm like, why are you not at work? You're going to get yourself fired. And she was just like, I need not to go back there. And I think from the day I spoke to her, she's been saying that she's going to leave her job. And now she doesn't have to work. Now she's left her job. I mean, how long did it take for you to leave your job and leave your mom's house? What was kind of your drive and your motivation to, to get your own place and to quit your job? Like, where did that drive kind of come from to move out of the ends, so they say?
I've always wanted to move out of London, and I guess it's because I've had not bad experiences, but I've had experiences that have affected me, like mentally, physically, from living in South London. And as much as we kind of joke around it, and there was a point where I couldn't leave my house because it was either the bailiffs or the police that were outside. And it got to a point where I was like, I can't live like this anymore. And I remember you said something once, and it always stuck with me. And you said, sometimes you need to leave so you can come back and you can lead, right? And that always stuck with me, because at the time, nobody was listening to me. Nobody was listening to me say, I found this thing. It's amazing. We can do it. We can get wealthy. Like, we can get out of the ends, guys. Like, I was opening windows and doors anywhere I could. But at the end of the day, people would still see me in my mum's house with my 9 to 5. And as much as we like to say it, people like to see results. People like to see that something's changed. And I realized that my hunger to get out of the ends was not just to leave. I didn't want to leave. It was that I wanted to help people do it as well. So I know countless people, like my friends, my family. I've been able to impact people's lives, and it's been a journey, because I know where I came from. I remember turning up late to Traders Tuesday once, and it was because there was a bailiff outside my house and I couldn't leave, because if I opened the door, they would come in. And it was just not something, it's not a way to live. And it wasn't my debts, but people's in my house, it was. And, you know, it's something that you can't avoid. So yeah, sometimes you really do have to leave so you can come back and you can impact the lives of other people around you.
Wow, powerful, powerful, powerful. And people would never know because you came to Traders Tuesdays every single week, and you plugged in and you really just got your head down. And no matter what the circumstances were, you understood that you just needed to get the source. And I know you've impacted quite a lot of people. You've helped so many people to not only just come in and get the source as well, but today we're here to talk about you. And I know you're a servant leader. You're somebody that will, you know, you will push people and you will help your team. But I want us to focus on you today, to celebrate you, because what you've been able to achieve in this time. And tell everybody, how long did it take before you got your own place? How long did it take for you to move out? Where are you living now? What's going on for you now?
I live in beautiful Kent. I live in Ashford. I've always wanted to live near the seaside. There's something just about getting away from the sirens. And I think, yeah, the sirens have clearly got a negative connotation in my head, but you don't hear anything out here. Like in Kent, where I am now, you can go outside 1 o'clock in the morning and you can't hear any, there's not even cars on the road. Like it's crazy where I'm living at right now. So I'm in Ashford in Kent. It's beautiful. And I moved in, it's been a year actually. I've been here a year now. So it's a year this month that I've moved, and 3 months ago I was able to retire from my 9 to 5 as well. So it's been a journey. It's all happening. I'm so grateful to be in this space, and yeah, just long may it continue.
And I'm gonna, I know we haven't planned these questions, so you don't know what I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna make a disclaimer right here now, guys, because past profits do not guarantee future success. And also, Lisa doesn't know what I'm gonna ask her, but I want her to be absolutely transparent with you guys, because a lot of people hear that happily ever after story, but there was a time, you know, where you were under the pressure. You felt the pressure. And I want you to share that side of things, because, you know, successful people do have to adapt, overcome, and win. There will be sometimes situations that come up. You spoke about, you know, having to overcome certain situations personally at your home, but how did you overcome the pressure? Because I remember there was a time the Holy Spirit had to give you a call. I was in Dubai and I was like, listen, I got to call my homegirl Lisa, because I know she's feeling the pressure right now. And to be honest, a lot of people would have just thrown in the towel and quit. And so when you come on these calls, you're going to hear all the great stories. And that's one thing about us here in Welfare World. We're very transparent. We're not here to sell you any dreams, right? And so I want to give you the flip side to the success, because in order for her to get there were some things that she had to overcome. So what helped you to pull through? How did you pull through some of the things? And what made you different from a lot of people that would have quit in your kind of situation?
It's hard. So personal development is something that I've discovered in the last year and a half. Now, I'm not talking like surface level personal development. I used to watch the Steve Harvey, the YouTube on, you know, I have motivation on repeat, right? But it's a different kind of hunger when you know that this can change your life. Like the things that you're doing can change your life, but it's also the pressures at the same time just make you second guess everything. So you're constantly thinking, can you do it? Are you good enough? Are you the right person? Are you the right leader? Are you the right fit for this? Like, am I supposed to be in this space? I was constantly second guessing myself. And the thing that got me through it was mentorship. Mentorship is the shortcut to success. And I will say it until I turn blue, because without people in your life that are further along than you, how can you ever expect to progress? If you're constantly surrounded with people that you've maybe had, you know, environmentally from the past, like until a year and a half ago, I didn't know anyone besides the people that I grew up with. And that's being totally transparent. Like, I hadn't formed connections with people that were not outside of my comfort zone. And Wealthier World has absolutely allowed me to connect with people that have got a bigger vision than me, have got a bigger mindset than me, that are more connected to God than me. And that's allowed me to tap into those people and then be able to, you know, uplift myself, and in return, turn around and then pull up other people. So mentorship for sure. I mean, Nikki, you've pulled me through some dark days. You've pulled me through some dark nights, like to the point where Nikki will be calling me and I just don't want to answer. You know, sometimes you don't want the solution. Like, sometimes you just want to have a cry. You just don't want it. And I knew that if I answered that phone to Nikki, she would be like, go and get your notepad. We're gonna do this. Like, we're going to work this out. And you can always work it out if you want to, but it's always a choice. It's something that you choose to do. And I realized that I was choosing to give up every single time. So I wanted to work out what would happen if I didn't give up. And this is the first time that I haven't given up on something. This is the longest thing that I've ever done, guys. I'll be so honest with you. This is the longest thing. And sometimes that's hard as a procrastinator and as a shortcutter, because I just want to find the easy way to do something. But you can't hide from this, because your results are a direct impact of the work that you put into this space right here. And if you don't put in the work, you're not getting paid, right? So I've told people countless times, if you're not ready to come in here and give this everything you've got, go all in, don't do it. Because I'm not in a space where I can just about drag myself along. I can't drag anybody else. Like, you need to want this as much as you say you want it, and then we can roll. Like, we can rock and roll. And I know for you, Nikki, as well, that you're not trying to work with people that don't want it, because a lot of people say they want it, but they don't in reality, because when it comes down to putting in that work, we've got excuses. And I'm the queen of excuses. I had an excuse for everything when I was at work. I can't do that. But it got to a point where I was on a Zoom call for work and a Zoom call for Wealthier World same time. There was once, I'll share a funny story. There was once I unmuted on my work Zoom call, and we were on a praise break, guys. We were gospeling it up. And my work Zoom call unmuted, and everybody was just staring at me, and I was like, oh my gosh, how I've got to retire now, because I can't come back from this.
I remember that day. I think we were saying break every chain, and we were singing it so loud. We was on a trading session or something like that, and we were like, break every chain. And Lisa was going for it, and then she messaged me like, oh my God, my work Zoom call is unmuted and everyone can see me breaking every chain. I'm like, yep, that was a God move right there. He wanted them to know you was about to break the chain of the, but fun and jokes aside, it's just so amazing to see your growth. And thank you for just sharing, that side of things, because, this is not a get rich quick scheme, guys. This is not, you do have to put in the work. But what I love about the ECX Academy, which is what we're going to show you now, is that it is very simple to get together. All right. So Lisa, I'm going to ask if you can share your screen, or you can share yours, and then we're going to just take them through exactly what you did. Just tell us what you did to get your store set up, and then we can see if there's any questions. If you find any questions as you're going, just go ahead and drop them in, and we'll aim to answer them as we go. But let's see if we can, show you exactly what Lisa did here to be able to get her store set up.
Boom. So spot the trend. So first of all, guys, when you come in, you get access to these amazing academies that are literally step by step on what e-commerce is, what dropshipping is. So you don't need to know anything about anything, right? And I definitely didn't. I had no idea at all what dropshipping was until I watched these videos. But they break it down for you really beautifully. Really, really beautifully. I've actually, oh no, I can put it on there. And then once you watch these videos, so you've got like different series, and then on your second series, right, it really starts to break down how to build the store, right? So this is your meat and bones, putting the store together, choosing a name, getting your logo going on. And guys, I did this part for less than £30, right? So I bought a domain, I got a logo, I got a name. And you can do this on a budget, which I absolutely love. Like, you don't need to come here with hundreds of thousands of pounds to start paying coders and all these people. I've got my ECX book here, and I literally just document everything as I go along, right? So then once you've got your name up and your theme, right? And we've got theme X for that as well, which is just a copy and paste of very, very successful dropshipping stores, right? They've done all of the research for you. I think this is why I like I Am Academy so much, because they've done the shortcuts. I don't need to do them. They've already done the shortcuts for me. It's just clicked why I think that I love I Am so much. So they've got the theme for me all here, right? So I just choose the theme that I like. I get to choose my color scheme and stuff. So you can still have your own creative flair on this. And then what happens, guys, is after that, you start to choose your products, right? And products, you don't need to know what to sell at all, okay? We have something called the Cloner X, and this gives us the trending products, right? The Cloner X. So those where you see adverts on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, wherever you look for stuff online, you'll see viral products that have gone viral. And then those products we get given to us every single day, every single week, and we can choose which one of these we want to sell on our site, okay? So you can see right here, we've got these, like the poppers right here. So they're really good for children and also like autistic children as well. So my mum works with special needs children as well. So I've really, started to bring my store to customers that can fix a need, really, right? As you go here, so if I click on this, yeah, so this is Cloner X that I use to get the products, and this is an add-on. It's literally £22.95. Best £17. It comes up to about £17. Best £17 that I've ever spent because it's given me all of the products. And then on here, you don't have to do any of this. So all of the description, everything is cloned for you, right? Can you guys still see my screen or no? Oh yeah, you can. All right, so everything is cloned for you on here. So this is amazing. And you just set your price. So you just set your price, and then you don't have to order anything. You don't have to do anything until customers come onto your store and start to purchase your products, right? So that's literally in a nutshell how it works. Yes, Theme X and Cloner X. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, they're the two so far. And then how to get customers, right? So I've never ever shared this link with anybody. If I've got any family and friends on this call, well, I know I've got family and friends on the call. So to my family and friends, this is the first time you're seeing me give out the link to this store, right? Because up until now, I've simply been using our pixel tracker, which you get included with the ECX package, and that allows you to get your products in front of the customer that is actually interested in purchasing, right? So you can get that in front of the customer, and my main target audience is the USA. So I'm not even targeting the UK. The USA are the biggest consumers for me, and they're the people that are absolutely purchasing on there as well. So this is bugging out on mine. I'm just going to reshare. Does it come back?
Yes, we can see it there, girl.
Oh, okay, cool.
So let me ask you this. Let's see if we can pull up any one of your products. I like the pull up my old me meat thingy bajig. What is it? The barbecue stamp thing.
Why do you love this barbecue stamp so much?
I just think it's really weird. I think it's really, really weird, and I still can't get my head over it. And I might actually just buy one for Bants. I think I'm gonna purchase one. All right. So let's just go into the actual process for a customer like myself. So I'm looking on your store, and boom, I see Grilly, the customized hot stamp for barbecue. So I can put my name on my steak. Okay. Now I see this on your store for £21.58. All right. How much is, so I click it and I add it to my basket. How much is my shipping? All right. So when I add it in, how much
your shipping will be £4.99, or if you spend over £50 in my store, you can get free shipping.
Okay, so let's say I'm just buying this Grilly thing. So 21.58 plus 4.99. So let's just add it to say £5. So I'm gonna pay all in £26 for this to get to my house. All right. And shipping time, what are we looking at? Is it normally like, usual shipping times?
Yeah, so these will arrive in about 10 days. So 10 to 30 days, depending on where you are in the world.
Okay, cool. All right. So normal shipping time. So add this to my basket and I pay you £27, right? £27 hits your bank account. So at this point, you haven't purchased this or nothing like that. You've just got the picture on your store, right?
Right.
So now I put the £27 in your account. Once I've paid for it, it automatically takes it as a normal process would. And then what do? How much do you get this for? And what's the process from there?
So small secret. So I only pay about £5 for this product, right? So I pay about £5 for this product and it gets sent straight to the customer. So I don't input the customer's details. I don't do anything. There's literally 2 buttons to fulfill an order. So I'll go into my back office and I will fulfill this order, and it will purchase the product and it will send it to the customer, right? But what I do get is I do get all of that customer's information. So then I can then start advertising for them to come back and do repeat purchases, right? So I get all of the information, but I don't do any of the legwork.
So the £27 goes in your account, and then you send the £5 to the real supplier, and then they ship it out, and you don't have to do any of that stuff. So you don't ever touch the product. You don't ever go to the post office. You don't send out nothing. It's all done from your mobile phone.
It's all done from my mobile phone. Everything. Wow. I do it from bed. My favorite place to make money.
And how long did it take you beginning to end to open the store and get your first sale?
6 days.
Wow. Incredible. So from going from no idea about this stuff, you've watched a few videos whilst you're walking down the street. This just sounds so like Lisa. Walking down the street, and you've done your store whilst you're walking with your headphones in. And from beginning to end, boom, you now have an online store that's bringing you in money. And now you quit your job, and now you move house, and now you're helping other people do the same thing.
When you say it like that, it does sound a bit like a movie.
It literally sounds like a movie. Like, it's crazy how and you know what I love about the ECX Academy? Very, 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 very simply is that you're not doing this alone, right? You've come into the ECX, community. And I want to stop sharing for a moment, because we've hooked up something that you're not aware of, but I know you're part of an ECX community, and you guys have been really working together. What we've done is we've got a few of the ECXs on the call that really want to celebrate you, but also as well just quickly share, their story. And we're going to see if we can pull up some of their websites as well, so we can just celebrate some of your friends that have been on this journey alongside with you. So go ahead, if you are currently an ECX account holder, I'd love it if you can raise your Zoom hand. It will make it a little bit easier for me to bring you up. And then we're just going to hear just real brief, and we'll pull up your stores and just show off what you've been doing. Let me just change my screen.
We've got some great people.
We definitely do. Let me see. Okay. Let me just pull the first lady to the stage. Yes, Ambassador Lavinia, what's good, girl?
Hey, good evening. How is everyone? Good evening, good evening. Oh my gosh. Lisa, I'm so pumped to see this. This is amazing. And Chair Lady, love and gratitude to you as always. So, my store is Susie.com. Don't laugh at the name.
Let
Don't
me
laugh.
pull it up. Hold on, let me just pull it up for you right now. Boom. Excelente. Excelente. So you've been doing this for how long, Lavinia? How long have you been doing this? Just give us a little brief of your story. What's been good for you?
So I've been on ECX since the launch, since it started. In fact, I was one of the testers, but I really decided to go all in and throw myself in at the beginning of the year, because I just want to say to anyone on this call, sometimes you're going to have an opportunity, right? Grab it. Don't waste time. Grab it. Don't think about the how you're going to do it. Grab it. Okay, because I wasted a lot of time with this thing. But once you say yes, you make a decision and you go for it. Oh my God, the overflow. And it's overflow season, eh? So yes, I've been on this for a while. Like since yeah, I was one of the guinea pigs. But yeah, this year it just blew up. I went, I took it seriously, and the sales just, I don't know, they started coming, man. The sales started raining on me. I also started making the store actually look pretty, and it's been a whole experience. I'm so proud of Lisa. Lisa didn't do what I did. Lisa grabbed this thing and she said she's going on a jog or a walk, and that was it. She was off. So I'm extremely proud of Lisa. But yeah, this is a whole thing. I love it. Absolutely love it.
How
You
many
know,
pets? How many pets do you have, Lavinia? I'm looking at here. You got quite a lot of pet stuff on here.
zero. I'm not really a pet lover. Do you know what, right? One of the things they teach you in the academy, right, is that ugly sales. They teach you not to necessarily go for what you think would do well. You follow, and they're going to show you what products are trending. And I mean, there's a whole lot. I started off selling barbecuing stuff, selling kitchen products, and I love selling kitchen products. I sold baby products. For some reason, I didn't do so well with beauty products. I'm not that girl. I didn't do so well with that. But I mean, they kind of teach you to branch out. They blow your mind with products. And I accidentally fell into pets. My
Talk to
pet,
me about this one. I'm looking at this. I've never seen this before. Your kitty's tunnel of fun. So looking at this, let's talk numbers. $57.97 for this. Are you the same as Lisa? Is it $5 shipping, or is it less, or is it more?
you know what? It's £5, but I've even got an expedited shipping. That's not any faster.
And how much is this expedited shipping?
It's a pound more. And I've also got something called skip the line, which just means that you'll process theirs first.
Right. Okay. Cool. So if let's say I did, just the standard shipping at £5, $57. So it's about $58 plus five. So we're looking at about $62. All right. So I pay $62 for this pet thing. And how much do you pay to get it to me? How much is it in total?
£20. If I
Less than £20.
I do the
So
tracking live postage, I think it's like 16 or 18 pounds, something like that.
wow, wow. So you're pretty much so so if I did the expedited shipping, I would be paying for my entire product, and you're just the whole profit is in the price, basically. And people are buying this stuff. Like, do people really buy this stuff?
They love it. They absolutely love it. Do you know what? I've made, like, I think in the last 3 months, just on pet products, about 400 or 500 sales have been just pet products.
Sheesh.
It is.
But I want to get my phone out right now and do £40 times 400 because I'm looking at this markup and I'm just like,
Actually, my
yo,
sales are closer to, I'm coming up to the 750. That's the next goal.
come on, we're super excited. Do you have anything? I mean, how proud are you, Elisa, right now? Because you were pioneering this, and now a lot of people on the back of your, belief system on how big ECX Academy is. A lot of people are jumping on it now. How proud are you, Elisa?
You know what? I love when I see people jumping on this thing because I've seen how incredible it is. And when I saw Lisa grab this thing, it was like I turned and she had done the store. It was that quick. I know it's like 48 hours, but it just seemed like, she plugged in, she followed the instructions, and she built the store. And in fact, Lisa's just come on board, and she's actually taught me a thing or two, because, I thought you had to have ThemeX. I thought you had to have ThemeX to have your store looking like ThemeX. She actually showed me how to do ThemeX, a copy.
ThemeX for free.
Exactly.
There you see, even more the queen of shortcuts. It's the queen of shortcut, but she's saving you money. Speaking of money, so Lavinia, last question before we let you go on here. So this $57.97 that you got on here, how did you get to this price? Like, did you just make it up? Did you research? What made you put it on for $57.97?
Little secret. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, so we have a little formula, right? And it also, there's kind of two things involved. So normally you will take the price of the goods with the shipping, and you're going to times it. You can either times it by 2.5 or three times. And also it depends on the perceived value of that item as well. And people love their pets. People actually really love their pets. So you can kind of like leverage a bit more, in terms of price there as well. So that's how I got the formula. The academy told me how to do it.
Okay, so you've gone on. So what's the name of the app that gives you all the pricing and all the so you don't have to make it up? What's the name of the app?
The ROAS calculator. It works like a regular calculator, but it's specially built for us. And so you just literally plug the price of the original thing in along with your shipping, and it's going to give you everything you need. That's it, done. I don't like maths. I don't like maths. I'm so down for the ROAS calculator.
And so Lavinia, I guess whilst you're at work, this is working for you, or?
Before I get up, when I'm sleeping, it is incredible. The day you build your store and you take that password off, your store is only shut if you put the password back on. I have no need to do that. You leave it, let it do its thing. People from all over the world can visit it while you're sleeping, morning, night, I get really weird sales at like 3 a.m. It's incredible. So yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Oh, congratulations. We got one more person here for you, Lisa. I'm sure you're going to be pleased to see this lady. Let me see if I can unmute your home.
It's my accountability partner.
Hey, can you hear me?
Loud
Okay,
and clear, girl.
I'll make this quick. Do you know what? She's right. I haven't seen her stick to something so good until this point. Talk about just talk. So I think she's done incredible. When she showed me the website, I was super impressed. And the other thing I just wanted to add is that my mum is doing ECX, and she find it quite difficult, trying to get her head around like the trading. And when she finally got her head around the trading, she heard about ECX, and she was like, she loves it. Like, she calls me every day and tells me a new update. And just attest to you, Lisa and Lavinia, who have been super supportive to her. And my mom's like 50 something. And mate, she's dyslexic as well. And my little sister is 17. And literally my mom's like, she's on the video. So not only is my mom getting the freedom through this ECX, my 70-year-old sister's getting to see how she can get her freedom as well. So you know what, the ECX, I'm getting on board. It's one of the things I'm going to be doing this year.
Oh, I think we've lost Amina signal, but I think we get the gist of it. Mum's in ECX, sister's in ECX. Oh.
No, I think she's gone.
She's gone. Thank you, Amina. Bless you. We see the thumbs up. Bless you, Amina. And so, we wanted to just come on here and just say, on behalf of the Wealthier World family, we're super proud of you. We're honored to know, just watch your growth and to see, how you've been just growing with, all these multiple streams of income that you've had. And I know one of the things for you, Lisa, is that, as you keep saying, is that you've never really stuck to something long enough. But we're all proud of you right now because it's paid off. Your focus, your drive. And I know one thing for you is that you've always wanted to complete. You didn't want to quit. You didn't want to be. You didn't want to quit like how you've quit before, or you've got out of things before. And we wanted to just salute you and congratulate you for everything that you've done. And I know that there's some people on the call that are like, "Yo, how much is it to get started? Like, how much does it cost?" So we're gonna pull that up for you guys because you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. I know there's so many different places that are charging thousands for this type of education, guys, but you'll be pleased to know that it doesn't cost you thousands. It doesn't cost you hundreds. It's crazy. It was $325 US, but just for this month, guys, we have a discount on at $235. So we're talking about a one-time payment of £170. Anybody got it recently with the exchange rate? May even be 160, depending on the exchange rate. So 160 gets you the ECX Academy. If you're already in the community, you'll get it for 109, I've been told. All right, which is 70 quid. If you're outside of the community, if you're just getting started, just getting in, then you're looking at $235, which is about 160, 70 pounds, depending on the exchange rate. It's really, really crazy that you can get this stuff. If you Google it, guys, you'll see people selling this stuff for thousands and thousands and thousands without giving you the products. We give you the products to sell. We tell you how much to sell it for. We give you the apps, copy and paste, and all right, you do not have to sell to your friends. We give you an app that pushes your website out to the community, pushes it out to people that are Googling all around the world things that you have on your store. All right. So we are literally helping you to run your store on a day-to-day basis. Now, here's the thing. After the first month, if you think you've learned everything about e-commerce and you're ready to source your own stores and get your own suppliers and figure it out yourself, that's it. You got your store, you leave. But if you realize that the products that we're showing you, the algorithms that's pushing your store out to thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people is what's making you the money, you're going to want to stay and keep those apps. All right. So we're going to list the apps that come with the ECX. It is the Pixel Tracker. That Pixel Tracker gets all of your content, your page out to the world. You want that app that comes with the ECX Academy. All right. And then you have, we've mentioned the ROAS calc that calculates everything for you, tells you the prices, tells you how much you're going to make off the money, off the product, what's your markup right. And then we also have, what's the other apps? The Theme X. That app there, it shows you the template of your store, so it looks pretty. So when you scroll down, it's not awkward. How many times have we gone on websites and it's so awkward we just come off of it because it's just annoying. All right. And the last app, what am I missing? Cloner X. This one morphs products straight onto your site so that you don't have to be doing all the wording. You don't have to worry about the pictures, the videos, the words. It just copies it over onto your site. So you're going to get 2 of those apps along with your ECX Academy. All right. And very, very simple, guys. It's just, we're talking about less than bundles, ladies. All right. Less than your nail technician for the month. You can start a business and make money. Right. And then to keep it, just think about opening a store. Like myself and my husband, we opened a restaurant. We definitely paid more than £150 for the restaurant, and the overheads were more than £130. And each month you want to stay, we discount it down to £130, which is $175. No tie-in. When you feel like you can be independent and you don't need us no more, you just leave. All right. It's that simple. There is also a way you can get the monthly fee wiped away. We offer a scholarship for those of you that are interested in staying in the community. You see the value, but you just want to, save even more money. You can tap into our scholarship, which is called the 2 and free scholarship deal. Now, the 2 and free scholarship deal is very, very simple. And I believe that Lisa did this within her first week, I think, of being in the academy. Was if you see value in what we have and you just send the Zoom link to somebody that wants to benefit from a store, and they come on this call and they enroll, 2 individuals enroll off the back of your referral, you now have your monthly fee waived. You have a scholarship deal and you don't have to pay nothing. You can stay in a community, stay in the group chats, and you literally have all of this information for free. All right. I don't know about you, but there are people out there that I know that maybe wouldn't want to get into the trading side, but want to get a business, want to be able to have a business. And let's be honest, guys, I'm going to teach you something right now. The trading, a lot of you on this call in the trading space, trading takes money. How many of you have ever started to trade with £50 or £100, £200, and you're trading on them tiny lot sizes, or you're on HFX doing £5, £5 trades, and you know that if you had a bit more money in your trading account, then you would be able to make a lot more money. A lot of people don't understand that trading is a skill set for billionaires, guys. A lot of people understand the power of trading but don't have the capital to get into it. And so why not have an online store that brings you in money, and then you use your profits from that store to trade with? That way now you're multiplying your money and you're not using your capital. You shouldn't be using your mortgage money to trade, that's for sure. Trading is a risk. You have a one bad day in the markets, you blow your account, and then you're stuck. But here what we do is we're providing you a solution on how you can build up your portfolio, build up some capital so you can go into the market like the big boys. All right. Trading is for the big boys, guys. Let's be honest. We snuck ourselves into this space. We got into this space, but really it's a millionaire, billionaire type of situation. And so us coming in, we either have to have patience or we have to have capital. And if you don't, a lot of people don't have patience. If you don't have patience, you got to have capital. If you got capital, then you don't need as much patience, because you can get in a market, throw on a big lot size. Where the big boy traders at? You guys know what I mean. I just need free pips. Just give me free. All right. So that's the strategy, guys. I want to teach you about money sense. How many of you seen Rihanna this week? You know, billionaire status. How did she become a billionaire? It wasn't by singing Umbrella. It wasn't her albums. How she became a billionaire, guys, was that she invested money from her singing career. She invested money from her 9 to 5, let's put it that way, and she put it into her business, into her online business, her makeup business. I want you to understand the strategies of wealthy people, guys. They move money into investments, and that's how they create wealth. So you use your 9 to 5 money, you use your self-employed income, whatever income you have, and you take a small portion of that and you turn that into something that's going to help you. So now you build your ECX store, you make money from products that you don't own, and all of a sudden now you have profits, and you invest your profits, and that's what you use in the markets to multiply your money. And so I've just given you a game plan there, guys, that involves 5 streams of income. All right. Now, if you're somebody that wants to take impact to a whole nother level, you can speak to the person who put you on how you can franchise this business and earn, crazy types of money on a weekly basis. We're not going to go into that, but I want you guys to just help me one more time to blow up the chats for LisaLearns Forex, Lisa Earns, Lisa Powell, whatever we want to call her today. Lisa Money Lisa, ECX Lisa, LisaLearns ECX. All right. Congratulate on her story. If you're a friend or family member on this call, and maybe this isn't for you, I just want you to keep supporting her, keep her in your prayers, even message her every now and again, and just check, how's your business going, Lisa? How's things going? Because too many times, I see friends and family, they avoid successful people. I don't know why. And I want you to stay closely connected to her, keep her in your prayers, keep pushing her up, because she's going to be going even higher heights. 2021 is not over yet, guys. And I see big things for Lisa. I know that chairman is the goal. It's already done. All right. And so if you're on this call right now and you're a guest, I want to thank you for coming all the way to the end. You stayed here. Put a number 8 in the chat if you're a guest on this call. You're not currently a part of our community. We just want to say thank you. Thank you for your time. There's 2 types of investments. You invest your time and you invest your money. And I don't take any of those lightly, guys. Investing your time to be on this call call to celebrate with us and also hear the information. We really appreciate you. I see some of the numbers coming in there. So we want to thank you for your time. Thank you for coming on. You know, if you have questions, get back to the person who put you on this call, get your questions answered, and we hope to be welcoming you into the family very, very soon. Now, for those of you that get started over this weekend, you know that we have the $50 cashback. All right, so $50 cashback right now for those of you that get started this weekend. And then for those of you that are ready, we're going to get you started so that you can get your stores open by Tuesday. So we're not playing no games. You want to get stuck in, get plugged in. All right, Lisa, anything you want to say to those that are plugged in to just celebrate you today? I'm super proud of you. Again, I'm not going to stop saying it. I know the journey. I know how much you've had to overcome. I know there was some people that didn't even believe in you, and you know, you've shown that anything is possible to those that believe. And I just want to say congratulations one more time to you, girl.
Oh, thank you, guys. I'm just eternally grateful that you guys have even shown up for me today. Like, I'm overwhelmed every single time one of these calls get packed out. I never thought I'd speak in front of 5 people, let alone over 100 weekly on Zoom, right? So I'm so grateful to be in this space. I'm so grateful for you, Nikki, and cheers. Let's run this all the way up to 1 million this year.
Let's go. Well, good night, guys. I'm going to see you all at the top. You already know the bottom's too crowded, and we only go down there when we are pulling somebody else up. Okay, so take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. All right, stay safe, stay blessed, and most importantly, stay wealthy, guys. Let's go.